Hey everyone, welcome back to Jaraci Cup number 17. This is NoFun versus Rendered Spy from Group C of the group stage. And I'm excited for this. We were casting some interesting games so far, so I'm happy to have one that should be a little bit more serious. Let's go ahead and check their info document here. If I can show that to you. Coalition versus Con F. Somehow I feel like we haven't seen this a lot. Oh, okay. So yeah, there really are no more group stage games after that. Anyway, map 1 is going to be fire-based crews, so I think I have to assume this is Rendered Spy's pick, and then NoFun is taking Kartoba. No, wait a minute. It should be the other way around. I think this is NoFun's pick, and Rendered Spy's pick is KT. Massive amount of K players. Yeah, it's true. But we haven't really seen a whole lot of Coalition. Most people have been playing Soban. Oh, off racing. Yeah, or sick idea. We'll see about that. Oh, what a hit job on the probe. Hey, nicely done. So, NoFun gonna grab the probe of Rendered Spy there. And he is going for some sort of a rush. He's got Sandskim Fab. Is he building blast drones? He is. Okay, we'll see about this then. But he's gotten a bit of an eco-focus where he's got the I mean, that sounds goofy to call like 5 Salagers an eco-focus. But you know, when you're doing the BD factory, you need to hit like immediately. So, if that was the game plan, he would only have 4 cells. That ain't what he's doing. Yeah. And for now, just chunking up the base runner a little bit. Well, I don't think he's doing the blast drone factory, because you're right, if he was, this is too late, but I don't know. Rendered Spy's going for Assault Pack, by the way. I would definitely do carrier production first. I think that you're gonna wish you had that upgrade if you don't. Although Assault Pack is nice to have. And he is gonna use the CUs he's saving up here for the turret. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes we'll see people play for like artifact pressure or something. It's not really the best use of the base runner, I don't think. It's probably best just retire it if you don't want to do the blast drone factory, But then again, he's going ref mode. Okay, so this is some kind of a containment build. Huh, alright. No high ground turret. Well, really, I would actually put the turret, like, back here. And I guess you can put it up on this hill. But... you really just want that turret, you really just want that turret wherever it can be defensible. Because if it dies, it's a big investment being lost. So... you know, if you try and push up here to get the high ground turret there, you're gonna really pay for it if it doesn't work out. Watch out for the blast drone, by the way. But boost is done, so... oh, but he ran back in! Oh! Okay, LAV boost really should have come in clutch there, but he sort of got himself killed anyway. I don't know why the skims weren't shooting there. Oh, that was awkward. Oh, he didn't finish any of these kills because of that. Like, that can't be rec block, right? He was so far away, but 2 of these guys were just turned backwards. Ah, yeah, actually. Yeah, I know it doesn't outspeed the BD, which is 200, I think. Yeah, but it definitely makes it a bit easier to get away from it. Cuts down on the speed differential quite a lot. That's too far from base. I mean, it can cover the base, but it can't cover the run-up. So, like, if BDs came in here, you'd be in trouble. But it gives you a lot of control over, like, this area also. So I could see it. Myself, though, like, I'm just thinking of putting the turret right here. Because, you know, then it has full field of view as well, right? It's right on the base. You could maybe put it, like, on top of this hill, but I don't think it'll have high ground a whole lot of places, so... it's probably not worth too much. Blast drone's in tow again, by the way. And, still... no, it is damage too, actually, for Rendered Spy, but he's gonna get hit anyway. Uh-oh. Really good blast drones here so far by NoFun. He's making these things look sexy. Kills the base runner, too. Ouch. Yeah, but the logistics module is... I mean, it's not exactly where I would put the turret, because all you want is the high ground, right? So you put it, like, right here or something. I think that has range on the base. Well, maybe not. Salger went down, by the way. That's pretty good. NoFun's actually teching skim ups. I mean, he's building a 2 PC, so he's allowed to do that, but it's kind of funny to see. He has ref mode already, so he's just going to want to get back up onto that base of his. And it's going to be straight to fighter and gunship for Rendered Spy. So I'd say both players have really kind of hit each other quite a bit already, but nobody has been knocked out. They're actually in kind of an even state. Rendered Spy is up on 2 base, he's getting his tech. NoFun has rail tech, he's up on 2 base. The one thing that Rendered Spy doesn't have that he really should, though, is carrier production upgrade. Like, he really needs that at this point. Also, actually, he's got a VTech. I didn't notice he was actually teching that right now. That's weird. Is this like a bait error, you know? Like, you get air tech just that your opponent will see it and then freak out and get a bunch of AA, and then you show up with AAVs. It better not be, because that's not a good strat either. LAVs really have no business fighting this, by the way. They need to boost out and focus that BD. It looks like that's what they're doing now. BD is not quite going to get the hit. He tries the detonate there, but he's too far out. And again, turret's still set up here, so it's not going to be very easy to push on that main. Do have a gunship coming out here for Rendered Spy. But see, that's the thing. The gunship counters skims quite nicely, so you really don't need the AAVs. I think it was a mistake to have gotten that tech. And it really slowed down carry production upgrade as well, so... Yeah, well, he'll always go for AV rail eventually, but he doesn't have to do it in the early game. Also, in any rate, if you're not going to build any AVs, teching heavy vehicles 1 is certainly a mistake. Bit of ammo was used there, by the way, but not too much, so this gunship is going to start slamming in on the skims. They do have armor 2, I think. No, just armor 1. And NoFun, when he sees the air units, he starts taking AA. It's a revolutionary concept. I like to see that. But you can see this has a huge impact on the fight, because now these LAVs are more or less unchallenged. It looks like there's a couple of assault railguns out, which could give them a hard time. LAV's gonna try and follow the blast drones here. And it looks like they will. Get a kill on one of them, that's all you need. There's not gonna be any salve kills today. So, just goes ahead and trades that out for an LAV. Maybe? What do you mean maybe? That was really good. That was really good. And actually, if the blast drones hadn't been there to delay, this is a moment where now NoFun is going to be on the back foot being attacked. So that was a very good air reveal, I think. Heavy vehicles 2, railgun fab. Yeah, okay. I mean, he's just going to go right into AAV rail now, I guess. It's premature, I think. It's premature. This is still a stage of the game where if he were to make, you know... If you were to have a blob of like 30 LAVs with full ups, like that would be really, really scary. And that's kind of the money that he's been spending on other things so far. So he could have that, and I would really rather have that. You know, expand to 3, that's always good, but... Has to be careful with the gunship now as well, because there are missile ships in the air. Wait, what? In the area? They're not in the air. Well, they're kind of in the air. They float, you know. Yeah. So it looks like gunship just gonna dock straight away. And that'll be that. And Rendered Spy taking SCAA and bombers. What? What's going on, man? I feel like he's just trying to tech so wide. He can't really do that. Okay, he's gonna cancel bombers. I approve of this. There's no heavy railguns out, so a couple rails of his own is definitely going to be powerful if he wants to play the armor battle. But again, he could just have like 20 LAVs, and that would also be really good. So, and yeah, SCAA, I really don't understand that one, because your opponent. Wait, we learned this in the last series. Of course, support cruiser anti-air cancels missile ships. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me either. Yeah, I was doing some practice games with Rendered Spy the other day, and he was, like, really freaking good all of a sudden, you know? So, this must have been, like, before he went on the grind set, because he's playing a little bit silly right now. No, I think we would have noticed. I think we would have noticed. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, you can't stop the gunship from just firing its shots off sometimes. It's not really where you wanted them to go. Base Runner should die too, but NoFun is waiting quite a bit here. And yeah, you can see, because the gunship wasted so much ammo, not going to be able to finish the BR. Still though, rails versus assault rails, that's a good combo if you have AVs to back up. You know, assault rails will beat AVs at long range, and they'll beat railguns at close range, but when you've got both of them, it's kind of like, yeah, you really just can't win this fight. And that's a lot of skims too. But, you know, with 5 AVs, it's difficult to do anything about it. My life for ire! No, that's like too much courage. It just run zealots in and die over and over again. Skims on the backstab, by the way, I like to see that, but they failed to kill this base runner, so it was able to put a turret down. That'll help at least a little bit. It's not much Viz, though. Okay, he's getting shots off now. Could have tried for the salvager det packs, but it looks like it's not to be. That'll be quite a few salvager kills then. 2 so far. And NoFun was not targeting the SC, which is proper, very good. It's going to be still targeting salvagers, just to maybe get a third out before he runs away here. And he will, so this is really good for NoFun. Even the gunship being called out here to try to deal with this, but like, you know, the damage has already been done, so very, very good. What does that mean? Ugh. Blast drones, however, not such a good attempt. They are just gonna fall for nothing. I think that the base runner that he started with, yeah, look, he's actually, like, he's out of blast drones. That's crazy. But I like that, you know, I think that players don't build blast drones in the late game at all, and they should, because it's actually still a very powerful unit. Gunship is just about gonna get away. It's good for Rendered Spy. And this thing has done a lot of value so far. Actually, it says it's still only got 5 kills. But, you know, it's been around the whole time. It's forced his opponent to get a lot of anti-air, so... I'd feel pretty good about that gunship if I were Rendered Spy. Good mining time, good mining time. But again, it's this death blob, right? There's still not really an answer to this. He has 1 heavy rail set up, but that's just never going to be enough. And these are like Armor 3 Mag XL rails, so they're not playing around. Heavy rail should be the target here. There is also a blast drone in tow, which could actually be kind of interesting. It's gonna get a good hit too. Oh, and the missile ship barrage is devastating, actually. Whoa, so much AoE damage on this blob here. But, you know, it just, none of these can really be, like, finished off, so I'm not sure if it really matters. Smoke would have been really nice on the base runners too, but unfortunately they're gonna go down. 1 SC falls, but yeah, I mean, it looks like he's just gonna be fine there. Like, 5 skims died at the same time. I thought, like, did NoFun just GG when I saw that happen? But no, it's... He's still in it. And yeah, this death blob is, like... This death blob is making its way over to the main. This is bad, you know? This is officially bad times. Carrier is just, like, shadowing it with missiles this whole way up. SC is having to fall back, but, like... Doesn't matter, you know? They still made it onto the main. They're cleaning up shop. They're all getting really low though, so eventually this is going to fall. But it's a ship barrage too. It's actually going to kill off the railgun. Very nice, very nice. Well, I think he was building the ARs to answer the LAVs, but I guess you're right. He kept. Well, look, he's still building them. Yeah, I don't know. Like, assault railguns are really going to struggle here. Because, like I said, they get beaten at range by the rails, and they get beaten at close by the AAVs. It's like I'm always saying with assault rails, you know, they counter everything and they get countered by everything. It's all about positioning, so it's difficult to use them against death blobs. Speaking of death blobs, Rendered Spy is rebuilding, and he's going for air again now as well, but, you know, he killed off all the missile ships, so I can see why he's doing that. Artillery's coming out as well. I don't mind it, I think it's pretty good. You actually can't fight PCs with gunships though, so you should be careful here. And in any case, this is a waste of the gunship's time. Like, this is the target you wanted. Okay, well you found it, but now you don't have any ammo left, so... Back to carrier. It's a bit unfortunate, but there it is. And now we're teching LAV up, so what's going on here? Yeah, Rendered Spy with a really curious, like, wide tech choice. I don't know exactly what he's doing. Also, another thing the gunship does, this is only psychological, so it's only sort of half true, but, you know, he shows his opponent, hey look, I still got air, and then, well, what's he gonna do? He'll build missile ships. So if you're planning on going in with the bombers, you kind of make them weaker by showing the gunship first. But either way, here comes attack bomber. I think it'd be best for him to just keep him circling over here and then go in for a dive on like a PC or something, but we'll see. NoFun's mispositioned on third, by the way. Wait, did that actually happen? Oh, it did! Oh... Where was that? I didn't even see it. Right here, yeah, there's the wreckage. Bombs landed though, they killed 2 missile ships, one of them died. And that's fine, okay, you're taking out your opponent's AA batteries. You like to see it. Where's this guy going? Wait, what? Oh, he just built that, didn't he? Okay. This is Bomber and Gunship. Bomber and Gunship can finish off salves. I can see what he's going for here. Actually gets the one shot on 2 of them. Well, I guess he's actually just gonna focus the rails down. But see, this is the problem, like, NoFun just has to keep building AA now, right? And here comes the death blob. Yeah, so in fact, he's just gonna say that's game over. I'm not sure if it was completely dead by then, but it's definitely not a good position for him. Just look at the units lost tab. I mean, holy crap. 11.5k to like 5.8. That's crazy, you know? The RUs are pretty similar. Yeah, I mean, I think that, because Rendered Spy was teching very strangely there, and I think that it sort of threw off NoFun, and he didn't know what to look for, so that ended up getting him the kill, actually. Interesting game. Let's jump into game 2, shall we? It's on Kartova. And again, I think this is Rendered Spy's pick. Someone says they liked the missile ship rush. Yes, that is exactly right. I mean, you just need heavy rails for that, and like, don't get me wrong, assault railguns are really good units. I like seeing people use them, but I like seeing people use them in the right case, because otherwise they just don't really turn out to do very well. And they take a lot of control, so if you're not going to be kind of babysitting them the whole way through, it's really easy to lose them for nothing. Helk so. Well, Well, so do you too. This time it looks like the probe is going to be a little bit luckier. And Rendered Spy is cooking a lot with that probe. He's going for the APM, man. He wants it. PC is moving out. Sandskimmer Fab on the way. Watch out for this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, again, I've talked about this before, but like the probe has seen the relevant info, so stay away now. You don't wanna let this probe die. And this base runner really doesn't have any reason to come up here either, because you already got the scouting info. And if your opponent is going for skins, which it looks like he is, then this base runner will just die for nothing. So it's really kind of sloppy play. How were the Master Chief games? Oh boy. I mean, hey, you played him. You know how they went. Beyond all reason. No. Bar is an association that that like certifies lawyers. That's what he's been addicted to. Anyway, as I prophesied, base runner is just gonna die now. And that's really bad. You know, you shouldn't be letting that happen. But either way, LAV Fab coming out for Rendered Spy. He is on 2 base. He had that SC first. Oh, and he set the turret down. Yeah, this is not going to work either. And that's just going to cost you more money as well. Cost 300. It's traded for one skin that costs 100, so also not great. The BR can draw time a lot. That's true, but it's taking time away from you as well, because now that you don't have the turret potential, you have to invest a lot more into defense. And obviously, if you retired the base runner, you could have gotten these things out faster as well. I don't think that's worth it. And for NoFun, it's gonna be ref mode. Alright. I mean, I think he should really just focus on the attack here, because he knows his opponent doesn't have a base runner. He sees him on 2 base in just a moment here. You can tech BR inventory and get a turret. Yeah, but now you're spending a lot of money. I mean, this is not good, you know. I think it's really bad to just throw base runners like that. But yeah, I mean, if I were NoFun, I would just press the attack here. But it looks like he's gonna go back to eco instead. He does always have a disadvantage there because his opponent's already on it. But you know, if he can do a really powerful hit here, then he'll be able to turn things around. Probe dies, by the way. Again, not really seeing too much of value, but... yeah, right? Okay, so let's see. It's all gonna come down to this, then. Okay, the blast drone didn't really hit cells, but it actually got a lot of damage on LAVs there. Now he's killing cells with the skins, so this is pretty good for NoFun. I wouldn't focus the SC if I were him, but I think that was a mistake. Yeah, he's gonna focus the salve now. Tries to micro out the wounded guy, I like the idea, but unfortunately he does end up going down. And he'll just kill off another logistics module on the way. These 3 should be doing something as well, but that's alright. And if I were him, yep, I would be queuing a second PC, exactly correct. Either that, or I guess he could go for, like, tech right now, but I like to just go for the 2 PC at this point. Yeah, salvagers are. No, it's especially funny in, like, base run or nothing, where the salvagers are the only weapon you've got, you know, but they still say that voice line when they're getting attacked. And it looks like the tech choice is going to be railguns here for NoFun. This is definitely a railgun kind of map, long, open sight lines. Could go for air as well, this is what it'll choose. And, yeah, Rendered Spy looks kind of gutted. Like, look, he's got 5 salves left. He used to be on 2 base. So, it's pretty rough. NoFun with the second extract, by the way. Railgun Fab is finishing. Now, this would be a very good case for assault railguns, right? They'll get across the map faster, they can still answer AVs just fine. And they do better at killing the bases. So, if that's what he's building now, I'm gonna be happy. Ah, they don't need to open wrecks. They can just fire missiles at them. Now he builds heavy railguns. Well, he is making them, and I think that they're a fine choice as well here. Just would have preferred assaults for this particular situation. The other thing is that, like, you've broken line of sight with Rendered Spy for a long time now, so he could have gone for some other tech, and I think assault railguns are less valuable as a target for air, and they're more resilient to LAVs. In fact, they can kill LAVs just fine, so... Yeah, just make it like, make them fire nukes or something. Like the coalition nuke. Now you've got to do it, man. You've got to do it. Not in vanilla or Jaraci, no, but we set it to be able to do that in, we set it to be able to do that in Anomaly Patch. Hey, it's Smog the Golden Lizard. Yeah, you missed the bomb cloud, sadly, but you'll catch that on the VOD. Or when this eventually goes up on YouTube. Double extract attempt, by the way. You really want to stop this if you can, but I don't think you can. Alright, I mean, this is, you know... This AV's kind of dead already if the schemes want to chase him down, because he is sundered. Well, he can self-smoke, but... didn't quite get the timing there. Campaign Rex have 1,000 HP? What? Why? What on earth? Anyway, as foretold, Rendered Spy could not stop the extract. So this is 4 out of 5, right? And now it's gonna be do or die on the next extract, which is not where you want to be. So what, do all the demo charges do 250 wreck damage? That's weird, though. Like, why don't they just do 1 and the wreck has 4 HP, right? In fact, you can see, like, if you look at these wreck bulkheads where it has the progress bar, you know? That is so weird. Well, there's the artifact pickup. Rendered Spy is gonna push out with the AVs. Ah, okay, the progress bar just works on percentage. Yeah, I mean, the AVs can't really push up here. Like, they do have smokes, they can try to run in, but it's hard. And now they're getting chased out. And again, like, this is GG if this thing gets out, so I don't know what you do here. I think the game's just over. This NoFun makes a mistake, but... Oh, he doesn't even need to be doing this. Oh my gosh. Oh, he screwed it up! Oh! Okay, well, silver lining to the cloud of the game ending in just a few moments here, but, you know. Also, Conif Base Runner has smokes. I mean, once it gets to, like, here, it's just actually made it out already. Yeah, I think it's just over. It's Jover! Oh, no, no, no. No fun, no fun, no fun. What? What is he doing? No, he let it get killed. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what he should have done was smoked on one of the base runners and had the other one, like, stay in front of it and smoke at a different time. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, well, that's good news for Rendered Spy. And just as well, he didn't end up losing anyone on the main. Ay, ay, ay. Now, don't get me wrong, like, Rendered Spy is still in a tough situation, because 4 out of 5 is gonna last for the rest of the game, you know, so... but... yeah, at least he's not out yet. Be a shame if he loses this game. Yeah, it really would, but we'll see, though. We'll see. Railgun Fab coming out for Rendered Spy. There's a lot of heavies already, though, so he's got a lot of ground to catch up here. Doesn't have Mag Excel, obviously, either. That's the second carry production upgrade, by the way. He does have the money for it. He's having some trouble with logistics modules now. Simply a difference in logistics. But yeah, Coalition production, they can get these things out fast. He's triple pumping rails here. I really would like to see him rally them up to this hill or something, but, you know, having them out at all is going to be better than not having them, that's for sure. AV is getting picked off, though. And I really would have expected NoFun would have range calibration. Haha, yeah, right?
I can't believe I signed up for salvage.
Uh-oh. Ka-tide! What a mistake. Oh, wait a minute, is this the guy who, Just Carrier was talking about earlier? It is! Okay, yeah. I saw you were doing the, campaign recently. Smokes get dropped here to keep the carrier alive. That's definitely something I approve of. Now, Coalition railguns do outrange, they do outrange Gaussian railguns, but it's not by much, and you can see that's a difficult thing to leverage here. So NoFun trades fine, he gets that carrier super low. Down to 2.4k. He's gonna start building an SC here to try to get that thing healed up, but again, still, this is a lot of pressure, and what NoFun really should have done in the meantime was build... Oh, he did build a base runner, okay. He just didn't send it over, I suppose. But that's good, right? He wants to get that thing extracted, and that would of course be the game as well, so... Now Rendered Spy is kind of on the back foot on 2 different win conditions, if you can believe it. But still, no signs of range calibration, we don't have honor guards yet, and the Death Blob is starting to get set up here for Rendered Spy. How many oh well, NoFun still has 8 heavy railguns here, jeez. This is only actually 5 Coalition rails, so that's okay for him. Mag Excel is done, still doesn't have armor 3. Bit of eco-suicide here. But here comes the fight, and this is going to be well in range for everybody. He does not, no. Only rail armor 1 as well. Ah, the AVs stopped chasing. I think that maybe, I think that maybe Rendered Spy could have won this if he kept chasing with these AVs, but didn't go for it. I think at least he's gonna get this base runner, but that was an expensive loss there. That's all the railguns that he had. And he was floating before. Yeah, he sure ain't floating now. Although he does have a lot of RUs built up, which is nice, but... The only base person in the desert? Yeah, that sounds like Sidim propaganda to me. I'm not sure I buy it. But yeah, I'm really surprised we don't see range calibration, or at least some more railgun upgrades. Wow, NoFun has the money for it. There's no doubt about that. Honor guards are good too. You could always go for the Sandskimmer rating. What do you need this for? What? Okay, I wish you could see what it says to me. Automod held a message for reason aggression. Alright, I'm gonna let that go through. Yeah, I think the Automod is clearly biased toward the Northerners. So we're gonna have to remove Automod, obviously. Really nice backstab, by the way. I like this a lot. This is not being seen. It's a good use of the air on this map. It's gonna be a little tough for Rendered Spy, I guess, to deal with like the LAV flanks here. But if he just leaves, you know, 2 AVs back at the base, it'll probably be fine. Yes, Smog, exactly correct. Exactly correct. Woo! Anyway, it's 3 railguns to, like, what is this, 7? And NoFun did get rail armor 3 now, so he's got that going for him. Yeah, I don't see how you can take this fight. He does outrange, but it's very slight, and it's gonna be difficult to leverage that. This is good though. This is really good. And NoFun, oh no, he's doing the thing. See, he pulls the entire army back to deal with the backstab, but like these railguns are never gonna get there in time. You just gotta do more damage on this side. That's the way to play this. 2 blast drones gonna try, or 3 actually, gonna try and see if they can damage these guys. They can, but no kills. And those are armor 3 AVs too, so NoFun knows his skims can't fight that. He's getting honor guard anti-air, that's just as well. I see fighter and gunship teching, but oh my gosh, that could actually be true. No, not like this. Yeah, this carrier is mighty exposed. The railguns are still leaving, like they just don't even care. The honor guard dies. Oh my gosh. Okay, Smoke's here actually gonna save the carrier, so maybe a bit of a mistake there for Rendered Spy. And this AV is gonna fall once the smoke falls, but that's fine, he did his damage already. A lot of mining time disrupted, killed 4 salves and a PC over on 3rd. I mean, Rendered Spy is still, you know, up against the wall for artifacts, but like, he's winning now, I think, you know? Or at least he's doing a lot better than he was. Oh, and the honor guard is dead too, so there's not that much anti-air, is there? Well, okay, Rendered Spy doesn't seem like he's going for bombers or strike fighters yet, but, you know, I imagine he will eventually. He does have that tech after all. Maybe he saw the missile ship and he was like, eh, best not to. I got some good mining timing. Why do people keep saying that? I don't get it. Range calibration, though, seriously, it's a good upgrade. I mean, I would recommend picking this up. And EMP rounds would honestly not be bad either, because when the AVs are trying to jump up on you like that, you know, you can use the EMP to stop them in place, and you can kite a lot more effectively that way. It's a bit less of an impactful upgrade when you're in the late game. There's tons of units, but, you know, it's still not bad. It's happening the low ground now as well. Uh-oh. Deathball is doing deathball things. Yeah, NoFun needs more honor guards. Like, all this money he's spent on skim ups is really just kind of going down the drain. I guess it gives him some insurance against, like, LAVs, but you could just as well get that with honor guards too, right? Or even just take a Assault Ship Fab and build a couple of those. Okay, we do have another honor guard popping, I think. Yep, good, good. But this has me worried. I mean, NoFun is outnumbered here. He does have his full ups, but so does Rendered Spy. Honor guard, though. Doesn't quite get a shot up, but Rendered Spy is gonna back away, and I think that's good enough for NoFun. But, like, now he's down to 4 heavy railguns. Rendered Spy has got 7 of his. Oh, the blast drone flank? We'll keep our eyes on that if we can, but this is what's really happening, though. The honor guard is doing amazing damage, actually. Oh my gosh. Yeah, right? You would think. The railguns pretty much all fall. I guess the AVs are on top of the honor guards. They should be able to kill this off as well. They should, anyway. Yeah, they'll get it. It's a little bit close. LAV's messing up main base, though. Oh, what happened over here? Look, nothing died at all. Oh. Must have been a very bad blast drone hit. And the honor guard gets one more shot off as these guys are running away, so what? I mean, as the Dust creators, who won that? It's kind of hard to say. Let's check the units lost tab. I feel like nobody has any army left at all now. NoFun's trading alright. I mean, they're mostly even. They both have like 2,000 RUs in the bank. That's pretty funny. Yeah, you don't usually see people floating RUs in Jaraci, alright? It's normally Cs that they float. Oh, but there's a tax stack coming? Okay, yeah, I mean that makes things difficult. And the triple base runner as well, just trying to like get these things out to the extraction zone. This is not gonna work because the bombers can just kill them. But if he doesn't have to, he can even use the bombers against honor guards and feel a lot better about that. And he's coming in on both flanks at the same time. Oh, Rendered Spy is picking him apart here. And the bomber's gonna go for salvagers instead? That's really not the target, but you know. I mean, hey, he'll get him, but I think there were better targets to go for at this point. Combat support cruisers. Okay, hold up. Hold up. There's like nothing left to stop the extract. Oh my gosh. No, he can't. He can't lose like this now. Okay, he has to kill off this base runner, right? Nobody cares about these other ones. It's that one that matters. NoFun, you gotta smoke. This thing's taking damage to SC. Oh, it took too much damage to the SC. I think it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. Oh my gosh. What is happening, man? Okay, so these base runners are gonna go get this other artifact. You should really take the one who's not injured for that. Mobility support could be powered up more, make these things a little bit faster. Yeah, but there's more bombers coming out. I think that's the end for NoFun. Smoke! Ah! he like carrier blocked himself out of the smoke. That's gotta be all she wrote. Yes. Well, like, he had the game too. Like, all he had to do was just... Oh my gosh. Oh, like when he had the Okay, there were a couple times where NoFun should have won, alright? First off, right in the very beginning where he could have just killed everything with his skims. I mean, that was one part, but, you know, whatever. He chose to go eco, I mean, that's also viable, I suppose. But then, like, he had the 4th extract right here, and he just smoked the other base runner really lazily and got the thing killed. And then he had, like, 7 railguns up on this hill where his opponent had lost everything, and he just didn't push on it. Oh. What a throw, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, there you go, man. It's 2-0 for Rendered Spy. That's not what I would have predicted, but good for him. We'll move on to the next one, eh?